Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Angela Lehman, and I am super excited that you chose to be part of our introduction to the Young Living Business Call tonight. We know wherever you are, whatever you've been doing, it isn't the same as last week because if your lives are anything like ours, we are managing our way through a disruption to our regularly scheduled lives. And my prayer and blessing is to be able to share with you an option for what could be possible when you take a look at our products and take a look at our opportunity. As someone who has been through a life change in the last 10 years, I'm super, super grateful that this business has become my bread and butter during a otherwise very difficult time. I did just remember that we're going to share this to the Living Well Now lifestyle group. So I'll get that going. Deborah, while you say hello to everybody, this is my mother, Deborah Lehman, the brains behind the operation. Just kidding. You're much more than that, Deborah.
Well, it's really nice to see faces tonight. Somebody was commenting on that on Facebook. You know, it's like, hey, maybe we're not face to face in a room in person, but this is the next best thing, right? To see everybody's smiles and everybody's face, and love it. So thank you for joining us tonight. I love this event, this class, because it gets me excited every time about the opportunity to create a business for ourselves. And so love sharing this class and love doing it with Ange. She has a lot of zip and zazz, you know, to her tone of voice and her passion. And that's the important part here, folks, passion. We sharing our passion for something we love, and how now we take this to another level to teach people that we do have a business opportunity. I saw on the news today 6.6 million people have applied for unemployment. So we pray, and we know we're going to come out on the other side of this. But right now, how we continue to bless others in our lives is an important piece here with our product and with the opportunity to create an income with the product. I love this first part, Angela, so I'll turn it back over to you. Welcome.
Hey, so Tanya, I'm going to have you share after I talk about these lifestyles, okay? And then Crystal's going to share a little bit later. I'm really glad when we have volunteers step up to share their business stories, and you'll understand why when I introduce each of these women in a little bit. But as we're getting started tonight, I want to share with you something that someone showed me a couple of years ago now. And what she taught me in this diagram was that there are two ways to the same goal. One that seems like the easier route, 40 years in the same position, is how many of us were taught that life was going to play out, right? That we would go to school and work hard from 0 to 25 years old, including college or some sort of trade training. And once we hit that magic age of, our 20s, we would just buckle down and work really, really hard, spending lots of hours, lots of time, lots of preparation in order to live a productive life, I guess is the best way to say it. And then at 65, we could retire, right? That was kind of the magic age where all of a sudden we saw pictures of people at golf courses and beaches enjoying life with white hair and skirt suits and beach balls, right? Mom, that's how I picture you there in your older adult community, living the dream after 65. But when
I just have to interrupt. So lifestyle one was.
You said I was zippy. I'm working on zippy.
No, but lifestyle one was me until the age of 55, and then it's like there's a business opportunity here. And also to remember that life after 55, you have new purpose. you leave the lifestyle one.
You're right.
What's another option? So go ahead.
You're right.
I had to
Because
put it in there.
right. And Deborah's getting to the lifestyle 1B, which is in
Right.
just a second. But most of the time we find ourselves retired, and many people my grandparents' age found themselves on fixed incomes with their health declining. In fact, how many years after my grandpa retired was it that he was diagnosed? Well, first, right away, he was diagnosed with a very severe case of vertigo for a long time. And then he ended up being diagnosed with cancer and ended up dying just shortly after he retired from his job as a math teacher and a part-time plumber who worked for himself. So again, I share those stories because those are what I was surrounded with. That's what we knew to be true. And what my mom was kind of hinting at was that it doesn't have to be that way. You get a choice in your life when you decide to show up for yourself, to show up for a bigger version, a bigger vision, bigger version of yourself, a bigger vision of what's possible. And for me, that was like age 35. I finally said, enough of the settling. What can I do to make my life better? And so what we do is we work smarter in network marketing for a few years, and then we can enjoy life on our terms. So I still encourage my kids to get a proper education, learn about the world, do something after high school to get skills. And then as they develop and change and grow, they're in their teens right now, I'm hoping to teach them this entrepreneurial mindset, right? I'm hoping to show them that if they work smarter and they're clear about what they want to do and how to be their own boss, then they can much earlier enjoy life on their own terms. And the way we do that specifically in Young Living is because we work on following trends. So we are part of the wellness and beauty industry in a very big way. Wellness and beauty is kind of our overarching theme, which of course is $1 trillion industry in just the next few years. However, in our company, we're offering plant-based solutions to things that people struggle with. So we offer natural wellness options with essential oils. We have oil-infused supplements and nutrition. We offer cleaning products that are natural and non-toxic to animals and kids and adults with adults, period. We offer a Savvy Minerals makeup line. We are also offering Nature's Ultra CBD out of our collection now. And we have products that are specially formulated for babies and kids and animals that they can safely use for things that they need help with. Now, Young Living's been in business 27 years now. We're in over 74 countries around the world, and annually we top $1.5 billion in annual sales. And it's safe to say that business is booming. We have people locally on our team who are earning hundreds of dollars a month. Some are earning thousands of dollars a month, and some are earning tens of thousands of dollars a month working smarter, like we talked about, on their business. And I want to just take a minute here to pause. I'm working on getting this on Facebook because I want this story to be shared. So let me see if I've got I'm almost there. Deborah, would you add anything else? Oh, well, hold on just a second. I'm almost there. I was interrupted because you wanted me to go right into that lifestyle. So while I'm doing this, I want to introduce Tanya McLaughlin, who has become a dear friend. She's also a neighbor, even though we don't see each other. We only live a couple miles apart from each other right now, who has been just a rock in our community for beauty, all things related to just inner and outer beauty. That's one of the things I appreciate most about who Tanya is. She is her own hair salon, not hair salon owner, but what do you call it, Tanya? How do you say? You do hair, and Tanya's done my hair, and she's done Cassie's hair, and she's done a lot of our hair. She's the one that's responsible for when I show up with full makeup and hair done at special events. She's the one who's made it happen. And this business, I think, in new ways during this last couple of weeks has been proven to be really, really beneficial to you. And I would love for you to tell us your story of how you got started and what you're most excited about now.
Okay, I'm here. So, like Ann said, my name is Tanya. I'm an executive leader with Young Living. I have been with Young Living for almost 2.5 years now. Married to an awesome husband, 15 years with 2 kids, 14 and 9. And also, like Ange said, I'm a hairdresser. I have done hair for 20 years and I absolutely love, actually it's 21 years now. I love, love, love doing hair. I love that I get to make people feel beautiful, but I've just always kind of felt like there was something missing. My friend Cassie had given me samples of the products and stuff and the oils for probably 2 to 3 years before I said yes to the oils and to the business. So the products are what introduced me to this company. And since starting my business with YL, I've found out a lot about who I am, and that I can do anything that I set my mind to. Right now, like Anne said, I'm super, super thankful in these uncertain times because I'm not going to really be having that much money come in from my hair business right now. So it is huge for me to know that every month I'm going to be getting a check from Young Living because I'm putting into my business. So that check will take a huge weight off of my shoulders and will help us to pay bills and stuff that my hair business would have paid before. So, and with this business, I'm also super excited to one day be able to do hair because I want to and not because I have to.
I love that, Tanya. And I love the vision of what's possible when you dream big. You know, I think that that next slide on our presentation actually speaks to some of that. Like that, who knew, right? That these little drops of oil would someday be able to sustain you in a time of pretty much disaster for small business owners. And you have options, you have multiple income streams. And one of the things that I've learned over the years, but from personal experience too, is having more options gives you leverage, right, in the world. And so mom's going to talk about my mom, you know, mom, everybody can call her mom. She's going to go through the benefits to network marketing as an option, because you, if you're listening to this call, you may be faced with some of these same choices, some of these same decisions. Maybe you are just trying to get by with the basics. Maybe you're trying to establish a different level of lifestyle choices. Maybe you need to prepare for a rainy day, such as now, or maybe you're looking to build a legacy. But network marketing can answer your solution, be an answer for your problems in a lot of different ways. So I'm going to give this over to you, Mom, and then I'll give you the list in just a second, but you can go off your notes for a minute.
Okay. I want to do an appreciation for Ange for her technology experience. It is amazing as she's choosing to get this on live streamed on the lifestyle group. Why network marketing? I love the lifestyle 1 and 2, and Tanya, you referred to this too in your business story, is the benefits of a home-based business is amazing. First of all, for me, with Young Living, the startup cost is incredibly low. $165 to get started with Young Living, and then a commitment to create and continue to create a healthy lifestyle for myself with a minimum of 100 PV per month. So it's a win-win. I am creating a business and I am creating an opportunity to build and create a healthier lifestyle for myself. So I love it. So that's one big reason I am part of Young Living, is for better health and also for the business opportunity. So that's one big one, is the low startup cost with Young Living. The next one is with a home-based business, you can be able to deduct so many legal opportunities from your tax obligations. So that's a really exciting piece too. So our tax accountant, your tax accountant, you can do reading all over, but how you can save dollars with a home-based business. So many ways that are out there. And so I love that, because when you go to your tax person, they can tell you so many square feet of your room is your office, so much percentage of your utilities that your office uses, etc. So it's amazing. Also, you get to choose who you work with. You know, Ange did a Throwback Thursday today on her Facebook page. I was like hilarious because choose who you work with. You know, in the beginning when the kids were little, they didn't have a choice. But now we have a choice together of who you work with. And so bringing people into your life that you would love to be hanging out with on a regular basis is awesome. And so that, as you look at your team members, look at who you like to hang out with, and people that you hadn't even hung out with before that join your team as part of that is amazing too. So I love it. The other thing is the importance of, for me, is the travel opportunities that have been available, not just for our family to enjoy going to different Young Living farms from Croatia to France, in addition to the United States, but also the opportunity for travel to different teams and being able to facilitate classes with them. And yet that trip can be written off as a tax benefit because you are meeting up with team members in different states. And so that's been an awesome one.
But I'm also going to interject and say there are also retreats that you can qualify for
Yes.
when you hit and hold different levels
Yes.
of your Young Living business. So I have several members of this call tonight who are looking forward to a gold retreat in the next year, because they're going to hit and hold gold. I've got some that are looking forward to silver retreat in the next year or two, because they're looking forward to hitting and holding
Yes.
at silver. And we were just reminiscing today that 3 years ago, I had just flipped platinum and we were able to all be together on a leadership cruise to Belize and Honduras and places I had never thought possible to travel to. So Young Living also has those cool kinds of excursions and celebrations that happen as well, in addition to making our own travel plans understandable.
Yes, so all of those, there's so many benefits. And Young Living, part of their retreat trips are to the farms because they choose for us to see the benefits of the seed to sale process firsthand. Also, you get to be your own boss. Right now, during these times, so many opportunities to attend classes. I am so blessed to see all of the classes, and I see on this call that some of you are participating and hosting. It's amazing, the opportunity. So we get to Zoom or live video or static posts, all the above classes to learn during this time. So we get to keep moving forward with that. Also, I love about this opportunity is that we don't have to stock any product, that Young Living does that. Can you imagine during this time, if we were stocking product and how would we get product to other people in our lives? Nope, not going to happen. So this is awesome that Young Living is taking on that role very, very responsibly right now in all they do to protect us and protect themselves and their workers. I just continue to be blessed with being a part of Young Living. So I love that. Also, for you to know, residual income is an opportunity where you do have that, it says here, ability to leverage time. And with a residual income opportunity, you can, if you need to take time out for being ill, or your child is ill, or your team continues to work too. And so that is the ability to leverage time, where everybody keeps working and the income keeps coming in, like Tanya referred to a little while ago in her executive role. So that is huge, very, very important. So those are a few amazing ways that we love network marketing. Angela, essential
For
oils.
those of you who are not familiar with our company, this may be your first introduction to Young Living. Our company is founded on a very high quality essential oil. And that means that these are oils that are produced or derived from plants, and they have natural smells and characteristics of the plant. They're extracted through distillation, and they're very potent and yet very versatile. So a lot of you may have heard about Young Living or heard about essential oils online, but never really understood what it was all about. This is why we're the world's leader. Let me just highlight a couple of things. So first of all, we have multiple farms all over the world, multiple global headquarters, offices, and members located in lots of the world. Some of our distilleries are pictured on this picture here, as far as France and the Philippines and Australia, all the way over to Hawaii and Utah, and up to Highland Flats in Idaho. Our company was founded by a man named D. Gary Young. This is him on the left, and in the middle with his wife, Mary. Gary sadly passed away nearly 2 years ago. And while the world lost an incredible visionary, his vision of getting essential oils into every home in the world has continued on through the ingenious efforts and work of Mary, his wife, and Jared Turner, the company president. So we feel very, very confident that Young Living is doing everything they can, just like you heard my mom say a minute ago, everything they can to give us the best products, the highest quality products, those plant-based solutions that we talked about earlier. And we're very excited about how this lifestyle company continues to help us all live our very best lives, body, mind, and spirit. I know for me, I'm actually surrounded by essential oils right now on all the sides: Sacred Mountain, Thieves, frankincense, just to name a few. So if you have not experienced our essential oils, definitely reach out to the person who invited you tonight so that you can understand that seed to seal promise and why Young Living is so valuable to us. In short, we are health and business coaches. I am not an oil salesperson. I prefer to help coach people to live their best and most optimal life with the most energy and the most enthusiasm and zip zazz, whatever mom said earlier. And I'm excited about being able to offer people that chance to work smarter and to really take their future into their own hands by earning an income, by becoming the person capable of talking with and sharing with and feeling confident about not just the products, but also this business opportunity as well. Is this slide 10, Mom? Because I feel like we've kept going because we're about to Crystal, right? Like almost?
We're ready for Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal's testimonial. So before I jump into how the business works and how you get paid and all of that, I do want to give one more opportunity to Crystal Avey, who also is a dear friend and small business owner. Crystal has kept her own nail salon going for lots and lots of years and makes my fingers pretty. I did already cut one because I couldn't take it anymore. So I'm having trouble with the Y. So my index finger is going next. But I'm really, really grateful to Crystal for coming live tonight to share about how this business continues to be important to her and to her role in her life. Many of us are finding ourselves in this position right now that we're really grateful to have another option. So Crystal, will you tell us a little bit about how you got started and yeah, what you're looking forward to most?
Sorry, my daughter's right here and she kind of wants to watch. I told her she can come in the video if she wants.
That's okay. I was just going to say, is that Phoenix standing next to you?
Yeah.
Hi, Phoenix.
So, say hi. Hi. Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's doing okay during this time. And only thing I can say is remember to live in God's grace, y'all, during this. So that's pretty much where we got to pitch tent right now. So my whole business story is I actually just looked up online on my VO. I started in February 26th of 2016. I actually had to go and look that up. And it took me, well, I guess I should probably say it took Liesl about 8 months to convince me to get on the bandwagon. I sat there and did her nails for 8 months listening to story after story. So I said, let's jump on it. Let's see it. And I got my kit and I knew it was a business from the get-go because I wasn't going to let that slide because I knew from all her talk that I needed to do that. And for me, just like Tanya, it's really opened my eyes up to who I am and who I want to be. Dancer, sorry, me up. And it's, you know, like Liesl sometimes says, I really don't know what I want to be when I grow up still. So I know that I give comfort to people in ways that they can open up and be very, very humble and honest with me. So I know that this business was meant for me for that specific reason, that I give a certain thing to people that a lot of people don't tend to get in the normal stranger that you come by. So nails definitely brings me joy. It does. And it has brought me a certain entrepreneurial mindset already. So that's why I knew just from the beginning with oils that I needed to continue on with that. The hustle is real. And it's also one of those things that I've realized that I'm my own worst enemy. So if I'm not doing the little things consistently every day, just like if you guys are on Oil Underground last night, that you would have heard time after time after time, consistency is the key, regardless of what it is. This business is that. And I think you can tell by the Lamans and everybody else, the Cavalettos up there and the Vongenbushes on here and all the other wonderful people, that your consistency does pay off. And, you know, and living in God's grace will definitely pay off too. So during this time, I'm lucky enough that I still have people who still want to come get nails done. So I'm fortunate, but having the Young Living check on the side has been a tremendous help. And it's one of those things that at least I get this, at least this is coming in, and it's not, and as much as I put into it, I know that that check will only grow. So I have to continuously remember that and continuously know that the little things count regardless, you know, whether you not want to do that post that day, whether or not you want to do the blog post or whatever, just do it just to do it. So you know you did it. And you know, in the end of the day that you were consistent with your business and you touched it a little bit every day. As I think, I don't know if Angela could probably say, if you skip a day or two, it's probably like months and years worth of makeup.
Years, for sure. It's years
worth of makeup. Like I can be a testament to that. I, again, am my own worst enemy, y'all. I'm not trying to say that this is perfect. The journey is worth it. The hard work is worth it. The tears, the joy, the laughter, and all the celebrations in the end with all the retreats and all just the community. Like Nan hit gold this month, and that's huge. And it just took the community of people around her supporting her to get her there. And that's what it's about, y'all. Build yourself around the people that you want, and you'll make this business thrive. Again, even if you didn't do a lot with it, it's still a business. So don't think of it in any other way. You still can make it make money for you. Just depends on the dollar amount, how much you want. So,
well, and the thing I left out of both Crystal and Tanya's bios, thanks for that, Crystal. The thing I left out is that both of these are mamas, and they are showing their kids through their showing up, their consistency, their business growth, their personal growth, what's possible for their own children. And so I just want to just lift all of you up who have kids at home underfoot now, or whose future has changed a little bit, that for the next few months, unwillingly. And like Crystal said, you know, this is a time where we do give praise and glory that God has got our back, and we're going to keep moving forward despite all of the challenges that we may be facing. So I appreciate you being that model to your families, and continuing to share those things out.
And Crystal, I appreciate you sharing about your own worst enemy. This is a place I'm going to say that part of growing a Young Living business, along with you inviting people to classes and inviting people to the opportunity of sharing Young Living with others, is the opportunity to work on yourself. So the personal and professional development is huge, because the self-sabotaging happens, the feelings of rejection happens when somebody says no. And so how do we get back up again every day to put our palms open to say, okay, here I go again, and here I am helping others. And so that way we can continue to give ourselves hugs and give ourselves that extra rah-rah to keep going as we continue to embrace the self-sabotaging that does happen. So owning it and knowing that there are places out there to take us to the next level, and people and books to read, third-party tools, all of the above. So I thank you for your honesty there, Crystal, because that is an ongoing, no matter what rank in Young Living you are, that is something that people continue to work on, is taking ourselves to the next level. I know I still am, after 13 years with Young Living, I still am learning to take myself to a next level with lifelong learning. So how does this business work, Angela?
Well, this is my segue, is to say that some people say network marketing is a personal development business wrapped up in a commission check. Okay. So if this is your jam, if being better than who you were yesterday, waking up and deciding and choosing to put on a new way of being in the world, this is the business for you. And these are the basics of how the business works and how you get paid and how much money can be made, and then how to get started. So this might be the time that you get out a note paper and a pen. You start kind of jotting some ideas down about how much money you think you'd like to make within part-time hours with a side hustle like network marketing, how and what questions you have about our products, so that we can kind of you can kind of go through it with us on this call, but then follow up with the person who invited you and get those questions more specifically answered. So the basic way to look at this is in this very static circles drawing, which is basically a look at uni-level commission. Sometimes people worry that they don't know enough people. Like, I can't be successful in network marketing because I live in a small town. I can't be successful in network marketing because I only know my family. I can't be successful in network marketing because nobody will listen to me. Okay, so these are some excuses and obstacles that people have to choose to overcome. But what happens when you do start to share with 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people, as you see demonstrated there in the red circles, when those people are ordering their product and you're getting paid 8% on your first level, for those of you who are familiar with commission-based payouts, you're getting paid 8% of those 5 people, assuming that everybody's earning or spending $100 a month approximately, then you're earning approximately $40. That includes that does not include bonus money. So it's really cool then to see when you equip those 5 people in the red circles, then they become 25 members because now they've enrolled the 5 people that are in green. So these may be 25 new people that you don't even know. Maybe they're from another community, or maybe they're from another family or another work scenario. So that way then your business starts expanding, and people are moved by these products. You guys, I can't tell you enough how important it is to offer people a chance at a new opportunity because of these incredible products. Like, we legitimately have something that can help multiple people. So being confident about that and sharing that with others and then equipping them to share with others helps your business grow. So now your team is 30 members strong or 25 members strong. You're earning 5% on that second level. I'm sorry, 30 members, I was right. 5% on that second level. Your whole group volume ordering together is about $2,500, and you earn approximately $125 on that second level, plus that $40 from your first level. So now you're earning about $165 a month. Now, it is important to order $100 a month of your own personal use products, at least. Remember, we said earlier, you don't need to stock inventory. So this is, like, I just placed my order yesterday on the 1st of the month, and I ordered product that I'm going to use. Supplements. I ordered supplements and makeup materials. I ordered food, you guys. I ordered einkorn granola and einkorn flakes for my cereal. I am loving that combination in the morning. It's like honey bunches of oats for healthy people. And I did all of that on my own order. So 125 plus 40, $165. Now, this is where it starts to get exciting, because when you keep equipping and expanding your team quickly grows, like exponentially grows now to 125 members. You're still earning 4% on your 3rd, 4th, and 5th levels. Now you start to see that paycheck increase just based on sheer volume. So now your volume's gone up to 12,500. You're still earning 4%. So that's a $500 a month in addition to that 125 and 40. Guys, now we're talking about like part of a mortgage payment, a car payment. Perhaps it's paying down student loans that you have. Maybe it is saving for a summer vacation. It's super exciting to just see this expand. And when you get down to the 5th level, because Young Living pays out to the 5th level, now you see people earning in the uppers of $16,000 a month. When I was a teacher, you guys, I made $1,600 a month. So to think about adding an extra 0 to that, is mind expanding. It's so exciting to think about what's possible when you have your basic needs taken care of, your lifestyle taken care of, you've saved and you have an emergency fund, and you've started to think about what your legacy looks like. That's the kind of potential that's here in this business.
And before you turn from this picture, Sandra, do you want to come live for a minute?
Yes, thank you, Deb. I just wanted to share something because I know I have a lot of my team members on here, and a lot of other new team members that are on other teams, and I just want to share like my experience, because I didn't think, when I saw this circle slide, I was like, man, it's going to take me a long time to get there. And let's just say in December I had 6 people. In December I had 6 people. And today I have 40. And my check before I hit executive in March, my check for February was almost $700. So I just kind of want you to look at this. This is like average. You can do way more than what this circle thing says. And so I'm really excited that I hit executive, and to see what my check is when I come in this month in April. I'm sure it's going to be higher than $700. So I am so excited. I want to be a thousandaire, which is when you make $1,000 or more a month. And that's my goal for my whole team. So I just wanted to share that when I saw the circle slide, because this is what I'm doing. I'm building my team, and I'm teaching my team how to do the circles. So we've been successful. I had 7 people go to STAR this month, and now I want them to get it to senior STAR. So I just want to keep growing and be like Deb and Angela here.
Sandra, thank you so much for sharing that. Sandra, you're a new executive. Your energy is contagious. Your leadership is it's just incredible, because being able to say that to someone and say, look, that's just the bare minimum, there's more to this, is so key. And you're right. When people see the money that comes, you're like, oh, I can do that too. If she can do it, I can do it. And even for you to say from December till now, you've really plugged in. You came to Ignite here in Arizona. Sandra lives out of state. She had to take a lot of initiative to make it here. She's been coachable. She's showing up for things. And I know those of you who are on this call already appreciate that in her. I see tons of chats showing up.
Yeah. But when I saw this the first time, and I saw 125 members and you could make $500, that kind of scared me. So I wanted to assure everyone that this is you're not doing much over here. And I'm not doing much. I'm telling you right now, my team is doing maybe we do 4 online classes, and then last month we tried to do 4 online and 4 in person as total from my whole team. So we're teaming up, we're matching up people to host. So it's not like you have to do it by yourself. There's a way to do it just to get stuff out there. And then you don't even have to do that. Just invite them to look at all the classes Nan and Angela and all these people posted this month. Invite them to one of those classes.
We've taken the guesswork out of it, haven't we?
Yeah, they're making it so easy for you this month. So.
And Sandra, thank you so much, because this is the duplication of the system. And so you're duplicating well, and that's the coachable piece that goes along with this business. So thank you.
Woo, that's awesome. So empowering. Well, and this is where what we were just talking about is Sandra just hit the rank of executive. So here is just a look at the foundation. So for those of you who hit STAR last month, if you're one of the 7 who hit STAR, here is where STAR is and how you're getting paid on those uni levels from the circle. Senior STAR is your next rank. And guys, this is super exciting, because now I'm going to share with you in a minute, when you do this jump between STAR and senior STAR in 3 months time, within 3 months time, you get an additional $250 bonus. So I'm going to show you that in a second. And then moving up to executive, where several of our leaders on the call tonight, Sandra and Tanya and Crystal, are all at this executive level. I know John and Chris are on the call. This is super great to see the executives that get paid those 5 levels down, like we talked about in the circles. Now, here's where Sandra said my check was $700, because you, at the very beginning, are enrolling all of your network. You're telling people about the business. You're teaching them about how to use the products, and they're enrolling with you with a premium starter kit. Now we have multiple premium starter kit offerings, but basically you need to know as a business builder that you get paid out 25% commission on your personally enrolled members for their first 3 months. So, and then you get a $25 bonus in their first month. So totaling that together, if somebody just orders the basic premium starter kit, not the basic kit, the premium starter kit for $165, that's 100 PV. You can see that reflected here. And then that would give you in your paycheck $50. So 25% of 100 plus that $25 bonus for a $50 additional bonus in your paycheck. Then when Sally enrolls Bill and he signs up with a premium starter kit, you are going to earn 10%. So that's an additional $10 in your
frozen,
paycheck.
Angela.
Am I? Am I better now? Any better now?
Can everybody hear me? Raise a hand.
Okay, I should be back. It just,
I need to text her.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now we can.
Okay. It gives me a little notice that my internet connection is unstable and then it comes back around. Sorry about that.
Great.
So Fast Start Bonus is the way to get your check going by signing people up and then equipping people to sign others up.
And so that's also sharing about how then when you help somebody, then you still get some commission.
Then you earn 10% on that new member's premium starter kit purchase for sure. Then over here, this is where I told you that additional $250 bonus comes in. So if you hit star already, now you have 3 months by the end of June to hit the rank of senior star by having 2 teams hit star, 2 legs at 500, and then giving yourself a total OGV, organizational group volume, of 2,000, which will give you that check plus an additional $250. And then when you move from senior star to executive, that's worth $500, and moving from executive to silver in 4 months time is earning $1,500. So guys, if you're just starting out, say you're a distributor and you're getting started right now to get to star this month and senior star by the end of June and executive by the end of September and silver by the end of the year, you could earn approximately $2,300 additional in addition to that commission check that I was sharing with you. I'm sorry, the uni level commission I was sharing with you earlier. So the silver bound is a great strategy, a great thing to know about to, again, help your check grow as your business grows.
And so many good leaders on this call tonight on your virtual office, teaching your team members about the silver bound, going to the silver bound under your dashboard and just reading through and watching the video and everything we have in Business Builders. Just cover yourself with all this goodness about how to get to silver.
Well, and to be really clear, we also are going to give this income disclosure statement. So I asked you at the beginning of this part of the call to think about what income level would be a life changer for you or a goal for you. And so as Sandra shared and the other executives, you know, moving to that average $2,000, $1,000 plus or $2,000 a month at silver level can be hugely transformative for a family who doesn't have an additional income coming in. That might be what they need. And for me, when I hit the rank of gold, that was a game changer for me because all of a sudden I was making twice as much in part-time income than I was making as a teacher in a classroom. And I knew that I could safely leave my position in the classroom to be a more present mom, to work from home on my own hours, and to focus on things that I wanted to do with my life rather than just working hard for 40 years lifestyle that we talked about at the beginning today. So yes, you can actually make a living at this. And that, I guess that's the end of part of my story there, is that I just choose to share. Can you still hear me okay? I just choose to share with you as somebody who's been in your shoes and who's excited about what's possible for each of you, is to just keep working through the comp plan, keep understanding it, keep reaching out to your leaders and being coachable, keep asking people to take a look, keep digging for the people that are going to walk through this journey with you. So many of you I get the pleasure of working with closely, and it's great to link arms with you, to celebrate with you, to cry with you, and then to coach as well. I'm learning from you every day, just as much as you are maybe learning from me. And so that's something that my mom has taught me through the years. And entrepreneurship isn't for the faint at heart, but it is for the ones who want it and who are going to hustle for it, so that you can live life on your terms instead of waiting around for making a living, right? That's kind of a catchy phrase they use, cliche phrase that we use sometimes, because truly I believe I'm making a life and not just a living right now. Deborah, would you add anything to that as we're getting to the end of our slides?
I love that. It's the duplication of the system, and I appreciate Sandra sharing that, what she's been doing with her team. And it's, for me, it's teams, and more teams. So having people own their own team, where, you know, Living Well Now is an umbrella, and underneath the umbrella are all of these beautiful people who have their own teams and are creating that excitement with their own passion, their own desires. And so that's what we're all about as a community, is duplicating the system. And of course, most of you know, but on our Living Well Now website, we have a resource section that you can use at your leisure. It is something we update on a regular basis. I'm going to give a shout out to Nan Gillespie, who helps do that with us. And so those are documents that we've worked out over the years to share with team members. And this is so huge right here, the duplication of success. You're preparing and inviting people, you're presenting. We're not experts. We're just like you, learning and sharing. I love how we do our 101 class, because we still will hold a script and people know, oh my gosh, I can do that too. So that's a huge part in the presenting, that they can see they can do it also. And then my favorite is following up with people, following up with new members, the excitement and the joy and the opportunity that you can help them get excited about, introducing the business opportunity. We love our third-party tools. Those help us. Reading the books help change lives, and that is leading teams. So the 4-Year Career is one book we love. GoPro, Eric Worre has amazing steps to success, and those are two of my favorites that we offer, in addition to our own steps here. So the Power Start is, you're creating your account, and we are choosing to teach enrolling with the Essential Rewards, how that just makes sense to teach people how to add to their healthy lifestyle choices and help them to see why get on Essential Rewards. We tell people publicly, we're choosing this as an opportunity. Who would like to come along on the journey with me? And this active candidate list, this is an ongoing list through the years of people that you've talked to 2 or 3 years ago. We hear stories now that as you're planting seeds, that those seeds come to fruition, and maybe it's not now, but it's later. So the follow-up becomes important also with your candidate list. And scheduling classes, like Sandra said, creating your own team classes and then plugging into the Living Well Now classes. April, the class options are amazing, amazing. And I'm going to give a shout out right here for Saturday, tuning into Young Living, our spring launch rally. We're doing it online, obviously. So pay attention to that opportunity. And if you haven't clicked going to that, make sure you do, because you'll win prizes. If you click interested, that will not win you a prize. So Angie, I don't know if you want to pop that up real quickly. And then part of our whole journey is when we talk to people, we form them. We talk to them about how it's going. And now is particularly a time to ask people how their family's doing, their occupation. Are they still employed or not? You know, what are they doing for exercise to stay healthy? And then get a message out from that as we're building relationships. So that's huge right now. Thank you.
So as we close tonight, if you are brand new and have never experienced our products before, this is our basic our sampling kit, premium starter kit it's called. It's really easy to get started with these essential oils. We have classes about these all the time. You can certainly teach one. Like Mom said, we have those options on the website that you can download a script and a presentation and let people know just how powerful these oils are after using them on yourself for a while too. The premium starter kit isn't just the oils and diffuser though. You can also get a Thieves premium starter kit. Those are back ordered currently, I believe. And you could also get a CBD premium starter kit, or you could get started with our flagship drink called Ningxia Red. This is a natural, all natural energy boost, an infusion for your health and wellness support. We've been drinking this as long as we've been using essential oils. It supports normal cellular function. It contains many powerful ingredients that are involved in natural antioxidant processes, supports good health and overall wellness. Plus, it just gives you that boost of energy that you need to get through the day. And it tastes good. So who can complain about that? We've mentioned several times on the program, or on our call tonight, the monthly loyalty program called Essential Rewards. You not only get to replace things in your home, like we're doing a ditch and switch over in our exclusive product users group this month called the LWN Lifestyle Group. We're doing a ditch and switch of toxic products for replacements from Young Living, but you also earn back points. So in months 1 through 3, you earn back 10% of every month's order into a special pocket of cash, no, pocket of points. In months 4 through 24, you earn 20% back. And after 2 years being on the program, you'll earn 25% back. And I'm telling you, I had whittled my amount down to 11 points. And after yesterday's order, I think I am back up to 100. So that means I can place another order. So woohoo, yay me. To end our call tonight, we want to leave you with a quote from Robert Kiyosaki, because generosity is at the heart of what we do and community. And so truly what we aim to do is not just make more money, but to truly serve more people with our products and our opportunity. When we serve more people, that's what makes the money come in. And we do celebrate that for the mere fact of living in wellness, purpose, and abundance. So thanks for joining us tonight. Thank you. Oh, good. All the starter kits are in stock, Cassie says. So that might be the only way some of you can get Thieves right now is to order it as a starter kit.
Ange, where are you putting this recording so people can invite other people to this?
Well, I'm going to definitely load this one up on YouTube. I think we had a lot of really great info that I would love for you to have this link to be able to send it to people who didn't get to join tonight. It was under an hour in total. So this is a great introduction to the Young Living business for people who can't join on Thursday evenings at 5 p.m. So that will be available in the event. And then some of the message threads that I work with you guys on. So look for them there.